on a personal note, one of the things I'm really happy for, is the Touch and Go gang.
There you
Oh,
go. There you
poor,
go.
Seriously,
guy.
I know, but like, no, but like, I literally just like threw it out there for all you guys, being like, hey, would you want to do a podcast about news or just like shit that's going on in the CrossFit space? And you guys were like, hell yeah, I'm all in. And so, like, obviously doing the first episode was just like, we're like all over the place, and now we're kind of like in sync with each other, which I think is cool. Like, literally, we started this
Oh yeah,
like
June.
6 months ago.
June?
Yeah, June.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, June.
And like we've been doing one like every month, and like it's almost like every single one we do, it's like we get better and better and better, which I think is like super cool.
Yeah, the summer solstice was the time we started.
Yeah. And it was like I wasn't even expecting anything. Like I just wanted to see like,
We're like, we all talk on Instagram, and then it's like, oh, we'll see what happens.
yeah, and then like just touch and go, let's go. And then like all of a sudden we're like, hey, we're doing a podcast together. So and also like there's some amazing people I have like coming on the show, as well as like other people that I've interviewed
Yep.
this year, which like I'm so grateful to have this podcast, because like I get to meet all these people that like I would never get the chance to.
Yeah.
I would never, like, if I never had this, like I probably want to be talking to you guys maybe on Instagram. That's pretty much the gist of
Yeah,
it.
it's like we'd be lifting together, and that's probably
I
honestly.
mean, that's kind of that's what CrossFit's all about. I mean, it brings together people that you like. I haven't. I don't know if I can actually say this in a eloquent way, but just the amount of good people that I've encountered and that I've come into contact with and become friends with just because of CrossFit. I mean, that in itself is invaluable. And I don't know of any other interest or hobby or passion that I've had in my life that's opened those types of doors to that quality of person, um, in the volume that I see on a daily basis.
Mhm. Definitely. Yeah, it's unreal. It's crazy to like think like how personable like almost everybody is. Granted, you get some people that aren't really personable, like, no, I don't want to talk or blah blah blah, but like, everyone's like pretty much open
Yeah.
to asking questions, which I think is a cool thing, because you don't get that in other sports.
Yeah, like it's very hard, I feel like, to just connect with. Like it's also like none of us, like most people can't do the same workouts as an NFL player.
Mm-hmm.
You can ideally in a perfect environment do a similar workout as a games athlete. Probably not the weights, like just open workouts, but that's probably one of the nicest part about like creating the fitness community together.
Yeah, definitely. So the next thing is so I think it's obviously Thanksgiving's over. So kind of what are you guys grateful for
Oh,
this
we're doing
year?
this?
Yeah, why not? This is
Oh,
like
you're
the end of
doing it.
this
You're
is the end
doing
of the
it.
year
You're doing
podcast,
it.
baby. Let's
You're
go.
doing it. Okay. So you already took Touch and Go Gang. I took Chandler Smith. Victor can go first if he wants.
All right, Vic, go ahead. Go
Oh
ahead.
man, what am I
Oh,
grateful for?
It could be
I mean,
non CrossFit related too.
this entire year, I think I'm just grateful for the experiences I've had this year. It's been a hectic year. There's been a lot of stress for sure. But I'm still grateful for the interactions and just for the ability to actually still, you know, get into the gym and get my sessions done and not let things go to the wayside. Because I know in the past myself, I've allowed myself to let external variables kind of just take over my life. And in terms of the way like it'll express itself and I'm just gonna go out and drink and go out to eat all the time instead. And lo and behold, a year or two later, I'd balloon to like way overweight. So knowing that I now have the tools necessary to be able to be aware enough to say, hey, I need to keep this routine, keep this consistency going, and being able to do that amidst everything else, I think I'm truly grateful for. So,
All right.
so Yeah. So piggybacking off that, it's more of just kind of the friends and the relationships I've made through fitness, because they're really like you guys, Hannah, everybody through Misfit, like anybody else, like Dex and numerous people I'm probably just not going to mention because the list is too long. Just everyone and the family I've made is always through fitness is probably one of the coolest things out there, with everyone. And so that is would always be like my go-to. And so that's really what I'm grateful for the year. And then just being able to just kind of come up here every ish month is pretty much our cadence at this point. Summer solstice, winter solstice, and back. That's how calendars work, I believe, in the Gregorian sense. And so, like, really, it's just kind of being able to do that. And so that's really what I'm grateful for. And then what's everybody asking for Christmas?
Oh, wait, before you do that, I
Whoa,
had
whoa,
one
No,
more
what about
thing.
no, no.
No, I had one more thing. I want
Fine.
to say that I'm grateful for the people in the shoe community that showed me the way, and also the pain of sneakers, of the sneakers app. But I'm actually grateful that I actually took the chance and yeah, got a few new pairs of shoes. Nothing special, but decent. I can't hold a candle to a lot of y'all. I'm not
no?
gonna lie.
It's an
And I'm
awful
not gonna
habit. It's an
and
awful
I'm not gonna
habit.
try.
All right, so for me, for quick, what I'm grateful for, I'm grateful I got a chance to move into a new house, um, which is unreal. Like I still pinch myself every day. I wake up and look out the window and see water, which is insane to think about that. And I'm thankful for a healthy family, my wife, healthy kids. They're growing and all that stuff. It's crazy. So that's what I'm grateful for.
Great answer.
Yeah. So, all right, what do you want for Christmas?
Well, I don't need workout gear because Sharpen the Axe already sent me everything. I asked for a jacket like John Dutton's from Yellowstone. That's what I asked for my parents and Santa Claus.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
and the elf on the shelf because I don't know who we asked for gifts for at the spry age of 30.
Electronics, right?
Nah, I already bought those. So, what do you guys want?
Vic.
I honestly, I'm not a huge Christmas person. Um, so little cue in here, for me, the way that we kind of grew up, we didn't grow up always having the best Christmases, financially. So usually when it comes around to the holidays for me, I just really like being around people, being around family and friends and just being able to spend time with them because for me, like gifts and stuff like that, like man, it's more about being able to spend time with people as opposed to, oh, how fancy, like how, I'm not gonna like Steve Carell it or like, get everyone to do a Yankee swap and buy an iPod.
Get an iPod video. Do it. Do it and see what
Um,
happens.
no, man, I just for me it's not more it's less about the gifts and more about the experience with people. So that's always been my thing.
All right, all right. The main thing that I want, actually, there's two things. Well, actually, I would go to Wadapalooza as one, but obviously, like, I don't think it's gonna happen. But anyway, so since my son broke my computer monitor, I would like a new one. Um,
Tell him he has to podcast for it.
Damn, you put them on
yes,
blast like that. You just gonna
yeah.
tell, hey, my son broke it.
Well, wait, no. Here's the thing. So originally, like this desk and all my podcast stuff was up on the second floor in the toy area where my kids would play, and so yeah, not
I
not
s-
g- not really
Is there a
good.
little bit of user error in here?
Well, I had no other place to go because I didn't think of going to the basement. So like literally, like, this is a concrete
Yeah, but it
wall.
looks cool with the blue lights.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think two and two together. So, but anyway, so
It's very
he had
Blumhouse.
yeah, so he was using my
It sets
chair
the
and
mood.
yeah, I know. I tried to. It's a diabetes color, so
The color blue? You
yes,
just like you completely just took it from the sky, from
yeah.
oceans. It's exclusive. Okay.
No,
All
no.
right.
Like if you look at the circle for the type
Yeah.
one lifting, so that blue circle, that's the color and the symbol for diabetes. But anyway,
Yes.
so my son was spinning around in a circle on this
But one
chair.
group appropriates an entire color?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. We need our own flag too, by the way. Uh, Anyway, so he was spinning around and actually hit the desk and knocked the computer screen monitor over and like cracked it and didn't tell anybody till I turned it on and go to work. And I'm like, what happened? And I'm like, and he's already in school, so I had to wait till he gets out of school. I'm like, Bennett, what did you do with this? And he's like, oh, it fell and I picked it back up, but it's okay.
Wait, it was a work computer screen?
Yes. Yeah. No,
Oh,
no, no, no,
bro.
no, no, no.
Oh, I was
I
gonna
paid
s-
for it. I paid for it.
Oh, damn! I was
paid
gonna
for it.
say,
So-
you don't have a work from home
No,
expense that you could just like.
No, you're supposed to use the Christmas bonus and don't pay it to the employees. Just keep it for yourself and buy yourself a new monitor.
True. Yeah. And I would like a new office chair for down here.
What are you in right now?
So my neighbor was moving, so he threw all of his stuff in like a little like garbage can.
Take this for free.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm like, hey, can I take this? And he's like, yeah, go for it. So this is a free computer chair. So
I feel like that's hard for you. You know, the big and tall computer chairs are, you know, being that you're like 6'8".
yeah, it's hard. But I mean, I just need something with like more better back support and something that's like not like literally like already has like ass indents on this thing. So, but whatever. In due time.
Yep.